Yes, it's another good day here today. Today, I'm going to be walking you through on how you can single-handedly process your Canada tourist visa without the need for all the support of any agent. Like I promise you, I'm going to walk you through the application processing. So today, I'm going to be sharing my system screen, showing you a sample application, and from the sign up stage to the uploading stage, I'm going to walk you through all the stages with a very clear details. So stay with me, like I always say. Don't play, because if you do, you may have to learn in a hard way. Now, let's begin. By now, you should be able to see my screen. Yeah. Let's start with the URL. This URL probably is not clear on your screen. Please use your landscape if you are watching it from your phone, because portrait probably is very going to be hard for you to be readable. So now I'm going to also copy this URL on the comment section so you can easily copy it and just paste it on your browser. So this is the official government website, IRCC, which means the Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada, in case if you don't know that. So after browsing, after loading this page, after loading this URL, you should find yourself on this same page that I'm showing on my screen. Then this have two options, almost four options, but this is like your first option is GC key. Second option, signing up in partner. Just use this first option, please. It's only showing sign in. Don't worry, after clicking it, you will have option to sign up. Then on this stage, you can see the option by the right hand corner telling you to sign up. Please, now you can click sign up on this page, unless if you already maybe have an account before, maybe after having an account then you sign out, then you can just use the same information you have used during your signing up and to log in. But if you haven't, then just use the option sign up. So at this stage, the terms and condition, you can read it, but as long as you want this application, you have no other alternative than to just accept it. So just click accept. Yes, now we need to put a password. Oh, sorry, we need to create a username. Now you can just put any name, maybe combination of your name or your alias. It doesn't have to matter. It doesn't matter. Just put something that you can remember and something unique. Nobody's reading it, so just put something that like maybe people called you, or combination of your name, whatever. I'm just putting the right agency test as just the username, because without putting it, I won't be able to continue. Yes, now we are on the password option creating page. So now you have to read this right hand side down below. You will see the condition that the password have to meet before it can be acceptable. You have to read through. It have to be 8 to 16 character and does not contain at least 3 consecutive or from the username. So don't use anything related with the username you are using. I will advise you that. And you can see when you are typing it, it's going to be checking it. Now it have to check if it's valid. But now you can see if I click continue this, the first two condition was not met, it will reject it. Yeah, you can see. So now let's try again. Please have to be patient with me, because I want to make sure you get this process one after the other. Just focus on the screen and be watching what I'm showing you on the screen. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, let's see. Now, you can see all condition has been met, and now we need to check to reconfirm the password. So now everything is okay. Everything is now marked green, and now we can continue. So make sure you give a record of your password, maybe save it somewhere, because it can just be something very complicated when creating that password. So just save it somewhere. And also now we have your recovery question. You have to select a question here. You can select any question and you can put any answer to it. Just make sure what you are selecting there is something that you can easily remember. So we just select what is my pet name here. The answer you are putting to the question doesn't matter. It can be anything. Just make sure it's something that you can remember. And also now we have some other question which have already been typing. Then yeah, you just need to You just need to fill it accordingly. Just use this as a sample because if you don't fill it right, it's not going to allow you to proceed. So now, just you can see, then what you put doesn't have to be correct because nobody is going to read it, nobody is going to access it. It's just for your reference, and it's much better after putting it. Just please take a picture of it with your phone or screenshot it for reference because sometimes if you forget your account, these are the things you need to recover this account. So now we also need to put email, recovery email. Which email? This should be your personal email that you only have access to. Don't use a public email where maybe other people, maybe your friend have access to. It should be something you only have access to alone. So now you put your email and then you click continue. After you click continue, then you also see another stage for you to confirm. Then you click continue again. By now, you should be receiving a code on your email to confirm that the email belongs to you. So after receiving this code, it may take a while sometime. You just need to wait, don't close the page. It may take even 1 hour, 30 minutes sometime. So just wait. When you receive it, then you insert the code that you receive from your email from the IRCC, means the Canada Immigration Government. Then you put it here. Then after you insert it there, then you click continue. You also click continue again just to confirm. And they also show you another message to confirm. Then you click continue. Now we are on this another stage for two-factor authentication. On this two-factor authentication, you have to know you don't try to use something complicated. You can set up your mobile device, but I will advise you to also use email because now if you put everything on email, everything like as long as you have access to your email, everything is okay with you. So on this test, I'll be using email option for the two authentication. So please, I will advise you to also use email. Yeah, you have to agree unless if you don't want to continue the application. So now you also require now to put the email because you are using the email as the two-factor authentication. So you insert the same email again. Sometimes you can use different email from your login email, but I will advise you to just keep using the same email so you won't get everything complicated. Now again, you will receive another email code to confirm that you are the one you are accessing, you are doing this application. So now you put the code you receive from your email again, not the old one. Wait to receive another one. Then you just now the second code you receive, you also have to put it here. Then after that, you click continue. At this stage, you should know you should copy for record because this code is very important in case in situation where you lost access to your email as well and you still want to access this account. So you need to record this. If you record this, it will help you to get access to this account even if you don't have access to your email again. So I will advise you to either copy it, save it somewhere, take picture of it with your phone, screenshot it, or if you connect your system with the printer, you can just print it out. Then now you can confirm that you have recorded it and then you continue. Okay, now you have to click continue. You just read this is just to confirm, then you click continue. Yes, I expect this on this stage. Most time is always like this. When you reach this stage, it's after that stage, it automatically log you out. So don't worry about that. Some people get confused. Like, why is it like, maybe it's my network? No, it's not your network. A lot of thousands of people are using this website every minute, every time. So now you just click the login again by choosing the language that you are going to be communicating with the system with. Then you scroll down, you click, you will see my application, visit, immigration. Don't click all those ones, just click my application. Then you click on my application. After you click on my application, you scroll down again, you will see a lot of options. Just click sign in or create an IRCC account. Don't click on any option. Don't click check account processing. Don't click all those things. Just focus on and follow the procedure I'm showing you here. Then after you click that, then you will see the option for this option one where you started the application from that GC key. Then you click sign in again with it. By now, it shouldn't ask you any information about login. It should automatically log in because the system can still remember your login details. So now you can see it's just show you the details to show you, confirmation, just some instruction. You just click accept. After you click accept, now it's a time to insert, to input your name, your real name. Yeah, and the language you prefer to be be notified with. If you are from French speaking country, you choose French. If not, then you choose English. Then here you put your email that you want to be receiving, maybe result, update, document require, anything from the immigration website or from the Canada immigration you want to be receiving it from. You have to put the email. Now you put your last name. Your last name is your father name, or maybe if you are using your mother name, it's just your surname. Then your given name. Sometimes some people have given name and other name. If you also have that, it's okay. You just after you put that your first name and you put the other name, you just paste it and put it in the also the given name. Okay. At this stage now we're on the security question. It's very important. You are going to write the question and you're going to put the answer by yourself here. Because most time when you're accessing your application through another, maybe another system, or maybe you connect your system with another network, which generate another different IP, then it will require you to ask you a question just to be sure that you are the one you are accessing the application, just the security purpose. So you can't skip it. You also have to put it. The question you are putting doesn't have to be grammatically correct. The answer doesn't have to even tally or grammatically correct. Nobody is accessing it just for your own record. So you can put anything as question. You can also write anything as answer. Just make sure you can remember, or better still, you take record of it by maybe screenshotting this stage after you fill it, or maybe use your phone to take the picture. One way or the other, you can also just maybe print it out just to have the record. Then after that, then you click continue. Wow, we're almost there. Now, let's proceed to the eligibility check stage. Now, you scroll down, you will see, okay, yeah, start an application, apply to come to Canada. Then the other part, you will see some other things like apply to temporary heads. You see applying for search for proof of citizenship. Don't click the option, just use this option, apply to come to Canada. Then let's go. You will see a lot of things you can read through. You take your time. If you don't also understand it when you're doing your application, you can go back to this video and watch it again and be watching it and be using and be doing it. So you should make sure you subscribe to this channel. Now you click it. When you click it, you should find yourself on this stage. When you see some people get confused here and be like, no, I don't have any reference code. What should I do? Should I contact which agency is going to provide me reference code? How can I get it? Which government? You don't have to worry yourself. These are the people who maybe do people application and submit the application in person at the immigration, and they already generate them maybe a reference code, and they want to update. Now they want to have access to having update online, so they will use the reference code to extract the information from the paper base to the computer base. So now just to scroll down, you will see I don't have personal reference code. When you see the option, then you will see visitor visa study. Then that option, you just click that. Yeah, you will see more than that. You will see express entry, whatever. Don't use that. Just use visitor visa. Those visitor visa / study. Then when you click that, yeah, the eligible check now begin. So now it asks you what type of visa you are applying for. Use visit, because if you are visiting, tourist visa is under visit, so you should use visit. We are dealing with tourist visa here. So now it's also here. People get it confused. They want how long do you want to stay in Canada? People want to click more than 6 months. Please don't do that. Click less than 6 months. Less than 6 months, because there's nothing is going to justify your reason as a tourist what you want to be doing in Canada for more than 6 months. Unless if you are going for medical purpose, and as long you are clicking visit, please, it's not medical. This application is going to be different. I'm dealing with the tourist visa right now, so just click less than 6 months. It doesn't tell, like, they have no impact. They have no negative impact on how many years you can get. You are still going to get the normal number of years of visa you're supposed to get. I'm going to talk about that again inside this video as well. So after you click that, then also the passport that you are using. Some people have dual citizenship, so it depends on which passport are you using to do this application. And if you have only one citizenship, then just click the country that you are from. So I'm going to just look for one country here to just use as a sample. Yeah, then you click it, and on this stage as well, you have to be cautious about it. uh this other page, it doesn't have to do with what passport you are holding. It have to do with your current resident country. So if you're not living in your home country, you are living in another country, the country you are living should be the place you are selecting on this stage. So don't get it twisted and don't get it mixed up. So on this stage as well now, it's asking about some personal questions, some personal information from you. Do you have family member who is a Canadian citizenship or maybe permanent resident? Definitely if you have, then probably if you have, then you should be filling the application by yourself. Someone should be doing it for you over there. So now again, yeah, so probably just click no. Then you put your real date of birth up to be corresponding with the one on your passport. So please and please, you have to make sure what you are doing is really, really correct. Then after filling that, then you will see save and exit questionnaire. Please don't click that, just click next. That next automatically will save it. And now, yeah, we are still checking the on eligibility stage. So now asking you, have you lived in Canada as a permanent resident before? Definitely, if you live in Canada as a permanent resident, you shouldn't be applied for tourist visa. So just click no. The answer is probably no. Now then you click next. Then now it's asking you if you're also a permanent resident of United States. Probably if you are, you don't even need to apply, or maybe watching this video. So you just definitely click no. Click no, and then you next it. Yes. The marital status stage, if you're single, if you're married, this is, you have to determine that by yourself. On this common law, let me explain that because some people get confused. This common law, in case if maybe you have been living with your partner for more than 2 years and you are not legally married, but at least you have kids or you have other proof to show that you people have been living together for more than 2 years, it's okay. You can click that. You can be considered in some cases later in future. Maybe if you permanently decide, if you later stay in Canada, you can invite your common law partner, as just they still recognize such a person as your spouse. So you have to understand, but you should make sure you have something to prove that. So if you are single, never married, then I'm going to be using this option. All right. So now this stage, you have to be sure which city you're going to be visiting most, in which province. So Canada, you have to make sure the province you are choosing here have a lot of tourist attraction centers. So you should do a little bit of research about what you want to go and do there, which city you do want to live more, or you want to visit more. So you just pick the city, which province the cities belong to. Then you just select it. I will just be using British Columbia here. Then you click next. Good one. Our eligibility check, you can see picking under 6 months doesn't have anything to do. As you can see, this is a good news. Now my eligibility, I'm eligible to apply for Canada, to travel to Canada, and the application fees is 100 Canadian dollar, and you can enter Canada by air, by bus, by car, by boat, wherever, and you are getting 10 years to visa. That's just normal. In some circumstances, like maybe the immigration officer may decide to give you less than 10 years, may give you 2 years, maybe if your passport is not really valid for that long. And sometimes, even if your passport is expiring after 1 month, doesn't matter, they still give you the 10 years. When you get your new passport, you just apply for transfer of visa from old passport to new passport. So you say 10 years. But you have to understand this about this 10 years very, you have to let me be clear. That doesn't mean you are allowed to stay in Canada for 10 years on tourist visa. Okay? This is the visa policy. On the comment section, I'm also going to share a link that will show you to the government website to read about this policy. On each entry, you are only permitted to stay in Canada for 180 days. 180 days means when you calculate it, it's 6 months. Yeah. Well, if you calculate it based on 30 days, because some months are more than 30 days, it's okay. But you just have to make sure you don't live more than 180 days. If you're planning to live more than that, let me give you tips on how to do that. Maybe after 100 days or 150 days, you should exit. When you exit, second day you can even come in again. It's okay, it's acceptable by law. But if you mistakenly overstay more than 180 days on single entry, doesn't matter you having 10 years on your passport, you already become a legal, like legal immigrant. Legal immigrant. You can be arrested. Face the law based on the country law. So make sure on every watch every time you want to apply. You get back to the comment section, copy the link I'm going to share there, go through and see if there's any new changes. And the good news about Canada is now, as a tourist, you can now apply for a job within the country. And when you get the job, you can don't need to exit. You can apply for work permit within the country, and then continue with your job and get your visa changed, which is not like that before. I'm also going to share the link to confirm this with you, which is going to be from or from the government official website. So use the link to also read about it as well. This policy is going to last till 2025. I can't remember the month again clearly. So you just read through it. So make sure every time you want to apply, because it can still be extended, even if you are watching this video after 2025, it's okay. You can still just go and check. It can be extended. So also, if you're applying next month, this same year, 2023, still make sure you click, because this policy can be taken off at any time. Make sure you should just check to confirm. This link is going to remain the same. It's going to be valid forever. Like I know, because I'll be using this link for very, very, very long year, and it's just the same thing. It's if they updated the information, we just keep updating, but the link will remain valid. Okay. So just make sure you go through this, because I know 60% of people who normally apply for tourist visa to Canada, the mission is not for pleasure, it's not for them to visit tourist places. Normally they want to visit, but still they just have it in mind, back of their mind, that after reaching there, they want to stay in Canada, and make their life better and start doing something. I want to just advise you, this, I don't want any reason why you get to Canada and later you regret of watching this video, because getting to Canada, don't think like things will just get better like magic. Nah, nothing happens such way. A lot of people are still homeless. A lot of people don't even have something to eat as well. Beggars are still there. So you should understand a lot of foreigners have migrated there for long years. They are still figuring out what to do with their life. So make sure you have a plan. If your purpose for this, now you can do the application by yourself. That doesn't mean like you get the visa, you just don't have, you have to have something to cater for yourself for some months. And also, let me share this quickly with you on my screen. You should be able to be seeing it now. Just to show you, like, getting to Canada doesn't mean you automatically, out of poverty or out of being homeless, or maybe this cannot happen to you again. So now I'm going to be showing you this video, showing people from Africa who have migrated to. And just this is, I'm not discouraging you. Please watch this video. I'm not discouraging you. I'm just letting you know that you should have everything planned. I don't want you to later regret of watching this video. You can see these people have migrated to Canada either one illegal way or the other, maybe overstayed their permit. Now they are homeless, they are seeking for asylum, which is not yet being granted. They have to start sleeping outside. You can see people, you can see bags, hundreds of people. This is just one city, not even the whole entire Canada. People have to sleep outside. These are all foreigners, not even only Africa. So these are the things you need to put in place. You need to consider and know that, the purpose of your traveling is for tourists. And if it's not for tourists, if the plan, like the government already allow people on tourist visa to apply for a job within the country, but that doesn't mean like you enter the country within a day and you get a job second day. You should know that people are there, they don't have the job yet. So if you have plan for that, make sure you can cater for yourself for some at least 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You have somewhere to live, you have somewhere to stay, maybe family, friends, or stuff like that. Or if you also have agents who already promise you, like after getting to Canada, it's going to be very easier for them to get you a job. That's good, but at least you need to sustain yourself for at least up to 3 months before you get a job, before you want to apply for the work permit, before you get it granted. So please and please, I'm begging you, I don't want anyone to regret of watching this video or maybe subscribing to my channel. So I'm going to stop here today. I'm going to make the next. Don't get it twisted. This is not the final application. It doesn't mean like now you have a visa. When you get to this stage, there's still other stages I'm going to walk you through, but I'm going to stop it there, not to make this video too much long, not to make it boring for you. I'm going to release the second part, which is going to be the part 2 of this video in the next 2 days. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and turn on your notification, because if you don't turn on your notification when I upload the second part, you won't have access to it. Probably you will need to start searching for it again. But when you subscribe and turn on notification, anytime I upload new video, you get notified like now I've uploaded new video. So please and please subscribe, and then let's just stay with me. Like I always promise you, I'm going to bring you a lot of things and make you, turn yourself to your, you can even become agent after a lot of things I'm going to be showing you on this my channel. So just stay with me. Now you have access. These are the secret things where people are charging $1,005, $2,000, 3,000. I don't know some people have reached out to me like they're charging them $10,000 to just do this application for them. So please and please stay focused. If you don't understand it, watch it again, watch it again. When you're also doing your application, if you are missing some stages, just put it on your phone, be watching it and be doing your application. Like I said, this is not the last stage, but on the second part of this video that is going to be coming in the next 2 days, and check the date you're also watching this video. If you are watching this video after 3 days, definitely it's already on my YouTube channel, the part 2. So then after watching one, you can just continue watching the second one. But if you are watching this video in less than 3 days time, then of the date of uploading of this video, then you should wait for some days, turn on your notification, subscribe to the channel, and when I upload the second part, you have access to it and you can watch it. Like I'm going to be showing you the next stage on where you are going to fill your information, apply, documents required, everything is going to be listed, everything till the last stage where you are going to be able to submit. This is the promise I made, and I'm going to do that for you without any, skipping any stages. This is why we took so long on this stage. So now, see you in my next video. Bye bye.